right, welcome to another episode of my podcast show. I am your host, Iron Gradine. So I'll let you know, I want to talk about Monday Night Football between the Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Monday night, we have two games on Monday. We have the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers in LA. Game 1 of the National League Championship. Game 1. The New York Mets hasn't gone to a World Series since 2000 and 2015. Now, the Mets have been playing red-hot baseball, and they haven't been playing for the last 16 to 18 days. I don't know how long it's been. But the Mets regained themselves, regained their bodies and stuff, and they were able to come out and practice. But Shohei Ohtani has to step up. He hasn't been himself lately. In the regular season, he's on top of his game. But in the postseason, he's been striking out. He's been hitting a home run, striking out. That's not Shohei Ohtani. What happened to the Ohtani of the LA Angels that was on top of his game? Hitting long balls. Beating the tag to first base. What happened to that against the Padres in 5 games? In the first 4 games. Well, both teams got to step up to the plate. That's just how it is. Monday Night Football. You got the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills for first place in the AFC East. Aaron Rodgers needs to step up against Josh Allen. Zach Wilson ain't there anymore. With the new head coach of the New York Jets, I do believe he can help this team with provide the spark of the ball club. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're doing their thing. They're winning games. They bend, but they don't break. They don't back down from nothing or nobody. But I'm going to tell you a couple coaches that don't need another chance. Need a second chance. And one of them is Brandon Stanley. Brandon Stanley's been letting it slide for too long. Because Brandon Stanley doesn't need to be coaching anymore. Because he's nothing more than a damn loser. Remember, he blew a 28-point lead at halftime against Jacksonville Jaguars and let him come back and beat you 31-30 in overtime. And beat you 31-30. I'm just telling her like it is. The truth is, I can name you many plethora of coaches that don't need a second chance. Brandon Stanley is the main one. Nathaniel Hackett, he don't need a second chance. Because he screwed up not Zach Wilson. He screwed up Russell Wilson, and he screwed up Aaron Rodgers. Like, are you serious? Like, what are you talking about? You see, if I was to Alright. Alright. So I was saying Brandon Stanley does not deserve to get a second chance to be a head coach. Because he blew a lead in the playoff game. What makes you think Nathaniel Hackett deserves a chance? Because he was there in the Jets because of Aaron Rodgers. Like, what's the my thing about players that don't rise to the occasion, like Deshaun Watson? He's not doing what he's supposed to do. He kept screwing up week after week after week after week. Cause he's a dummy. I can't see Russell Wilson be a damn competitor anymore, as he once was in Houston. I could honestly tell you, I don't know what the future holds for the Cleveland Browns right now. They're losing faith in Deshaun Watson. As I said earlier, you just got to figure it out. Why would you consider signing this man $300 million guarantee $1 million a year in that contract? So this is a serious thing, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna the city of Cleveland, Ohio will not be cannot tolerate this. It's just that simple. And in closing, I want to say, as an athlete, you have to take accountable for what you say, and what you do. And you have to take accountable for what you're doing wrong. If you screw up, stop. If you screw up, stop putting your head down, lift your head up, and keep working. Get your butt on the football field. I'm talking all NFL players. Get your butt out on the football field and do what you're supposed to do. Stop putting your head down and think and let the coaches speak for you. You gotta speak for yourself.
Sorry, Blake. What the customers need some.
It just like I said, as I was saying to all NFL football players, whatever you do, when you lose a game, don't put your head down. Forget about it. Move on to next week. Go to practice. Think about what you did wrong and what you need to build upon. And you got to take accountability for what you're doing. That's not who you are. You do what you need to do to win. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, they do whatever it takes to win. But I'll tell you what, the Clemson Tigers right now are waking up. And Dabo Swinney could have done that in a better record time. If the Clemson Tigers play well today as they did against Wake Forest, against any other teams, then they have a shot of going to the national championship. Alabama, I know they can wake up, but Texas is in the mix. It's nothing to sneeze at. I could tell you right now, it could be at least. It could be the beginning for the Cleveland Browns. It could be the beginning of the end for Deshaun Watson if they lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. If they lose to Philadelphia, it's going to be a disappointment. I could tell you that. Because teams are descending at this point. But we'll see. But we already know the results. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to beat the Cleveland Browns. It's just that simple. This is my sports podcast show. Catch me on YouTube. Subscribe. Leave a donation. You can send me your questions. I will answer them. And check out my podcast starting Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. And I will be talking with you. I'll be talking with you every day about sports and all the results. Thank you. Have a good weekend.